Hello, lovely ones. Welcome in to Cleo. I hope you're all doing really well. I'm going to just dive into the ethers and we're going to see what message needs to be seen on the physical plane. So I hope you're all doing really well. Okay, we're going to leave that in. That's the title card. Right. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for guiding, blessing, and protecting this reading. To all other beings in non-physical who wish to parlay a message through me in love, I invite you in at this time and thank you in advance for your love and guidance. I'm seeing a gate, like a toll gate. This could be a gate on a bridge where you've got to pay before it lifts up. There's something about a gate opening, but you've got to pay the toll. Toll bridge, toll booth. Okay, what have we got here? The Fool energy. Okay, but look how that came out, kind of flipped around and back to front and upside down. It almost seems like someone's going through a situation that to a mere mortal would look as if everything's falling apart. But for some reason with you, you're so elevated. You've been living this life. I'm hearing I've been living this shit my whole life. I've been cosmic my whole life. I've been an occultist. You've been tuned into the non-physical so powerfully your whole life. And we've got all of the astrological symbols on this card as well. They're pulling me to Libra particularly. So there could be a rebalance going on, or this could be some sort of shift that has some bearing on your 7th house, which is the house of contractual relationships and things like that. Business also, sometimes there could be business links for someone out there. But there's also a white rose in this one's hand, and there's an innocence and a purity here. So the Fool is carrying the rose of friendship and the rose of a lightheartedness. So something could be going on that others may think, well, how on earth are you getting through this? How do you keep yourself leveled out? But Spirit's saying you've been doing this a long time, okay, wandering through dimensions. You've sampled a lot of things that your consciousness is open to in this reality. So yeah, wacky. I mean, to you, you're not wacky, but to boring people, you're wacky, right? That's what I'm getting here. Like, to you, you're just normal. I'm getting an owl coming up. Owl symbology could mean something to you. The sacredness of the owl, the wisdom of the owl, and also the way the owl watches and waits and is always knowing more than people might think, right? So someone who's born with their tunage, someone who's born with their psychic tunage. So you've got a psychic awareness. That's what I'm getting with your psychic tunage. You've got a psychic awareness of what goes on backstage, of the etheric realm. And this is aiding you somehow with moving on from something, smoothing your mind out, regardless of what's going on surrounding this journey with this boat on the 6 of Swords. So you know you're headed upwards, up in frequency, but like this is about a peaceful smoothing out of your reality as well. So something could be up in the air for somebody. It could feel as if things have gone a little bit awry. But we've got the Tower here, so there's some necessary sweeping to be done. There's some necessary purging to be done. We all kind of collect energies along our journey, and they can kind of be sat in our invisible but very much real, non-physical potion cabinet. And that's kind of how it is with emotions and memories and experiences. So what I'm getting here is that someone's really clearing out that cabinet, and you can see the ferocity with this Tower card. I'm getting Aries energy coming through here with the Mars energy, and Pluto also. You know, something's blown someone's head off, okay? This could be someone you know, or some situation, or you could have had your head kind of blown off, metaphorically speaking. Sorry, I don't mean to trigger anyone. I'm so British and we feel so safe over here. I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't mean that the way it sounded. But what I mean is I feel like someone's had their mind blown, like the reality, or they're kind of showing me a VR headset, a virtual reality headset, where all of a sudden this headset has been smacked off your head and it's going to be replaced with something else. But like I say, the player of the game, and Spirit wants me to call you a player of the game, a spiritual adventurer. Neptune could be very important to you. Maybe piracy, maybe the idea of going out on a voyage and really being a pioneer, or going places no one's ever been before and finding new information. There's something brave about the one I'm reading for. And it's like you've had your whole reality shifted, but you're handling it in a very smooth and very beautiful way. And they want me to say, you know, this Tower in particular has a very strong foundation. And this is what I mean by you coming into this world switched on. So they're giving me the word teacher. So we've got the baby souls on the earth plane, learning, doing their thing in, that earthly mindset. But then we've got you with your galactic, cosmic, kind of far out mindset. But look at this stability here and this respect for tradition. You don't get to be such a free-minded kind of person with such a free spirit and a free soul without having respect for the universe. So as much as this might be shifting up here, we've got this solid base here, and they're telling me 3 windows, 4 sides, that makes 7. Something's very stable, triangles being the strongest shape in nature, and the number 4 giving that overall kind of energy. They're kind of showing me a dinghy here. Like someone's yacht may sink, but you've got this mega militant dinghy. They're giving me like the Royal Marines, like your dinghy is the best dinghy, and you've got this way of kind of smoothing things out. Yeah, crisis may be really easy for you. You may find that you switch your mind on when there is a crisis, something in you goes all zen. I feel like there's something in you that's really calm and peaceful when other people would be panicking, right? With a tower energy like this, they're giving me Pompeii. Like there's situations you've been in, catastrophic situations you've been in your past lives, even in other worlds other than this earthly realm. I'm talking about other dimensions completely, but you are like a really powerful kind of medic. They keep giving me medic because you can be like a Royal Marines medic, but you can also take on that role in a spiritual way and go from world to world to world, taking your gifts and your skills. And I feel like that's why they're showing me, they just keep bringing me this astrological wheel, but also the rebalancing that you provide. Your soul kind of picks up energies and mends them and then kind of puts them back down, or you kind of sweep things up in your magnetic field like that. So there's something with you being able to tune yourself to a beautiful frequency, even in a crisis, and you've been utilized by the divine realm for many lifetimes in many places, and you're very solid. Like people don't think you're as solid as you are because you may talk about things that are kind of far out. I'm hearing someone out there may sing crazy songs. You might change the lyrics to songs, right? And you might kind of find music as a way to communicate, but then, that can go deep with songs because what we think people get, people feel different things. But I'm getting with you, you're a bit of a jolly adventurer. There's something about you. You can keep your cool in any scenario. And we do have this 7 of Swords poking its head out here. 1 sword pointing one way and the rest are kind of being ignored. 2 on the floor. They want me to count these all up, so do let me know what this means. There's a fresh energy right here available for someone. So I don't know if this is someone you're dealing with. I don't know if this is you making your escape, like with the 6 of Swords energy, to a lovely, refreshing forest of the mind, because we've got the potential here with the 8 of Swords to sink into a certain kind of mindset. And I feel like someone's worked too hard on their investments. 7 of Pentacles and 8 of Swords. Someone's ambitious. Someone wants to make the most of their life because you already know who you are from an elevated state of being. So this could be you escaping into the forest, and it's a really lovely forest, and it kind of feels like a really British forest in this deck. Taking what's yours, but being kind of on guard. You see everything. It's that owl energy again. Just because the owl sits in the tree and, we see the owl kind of watching and looking, people can sometimes mistake the owl as being peaceful and a non-threatening player in the game, right? But actually the owl will swoop at the right time. The owl maps things out as it flies. The owl is a very sentient being, way more sentient than most humans on this planet. And the owl will fly through the sky and naturally, clairsentiently, psychically map out the whole ecosystem. So there's something about that here, you having a big map in your soul available and knowing that you can kind of escape to that freshness. But I will clarify these because I'm not sure with the 7 of Swords who this is. Show me what we need to know. Okay, 10 of Cups here. So your home is inside of you. It's kind of like this beautiful sacred temple that you bring in with you. Refreshing rains. And you know what? Funnily enough, we just had a beautiful spring shower in England. And I looked out of my balcony and it was gorgeous. And that memo came through for us a few months ago when the rain washes you clean, you'll know. So I know some of you will maybe give me a confirmation in the comments that you're going through this refreshing energy here and clinging on. You know, the Seven of Swords isn't always about people being bad to us. It's about us making the moves we know we've got to make. Because again, there's that respect for natural law, respect for the fact that we live in a physical jungle, essentially. Even if we're in a city, anyone who's lived in a city their whole life knows it's a concrete jungle. Natural law here. Maybe you have to protect yourself. Maybe you have to play your hand some kind of way because people command it of you, right? Especially when you're an etheric being and you operate from the highest frequency, it can make you a sitting duck. But what I'm getting here is you are no sitting duck. You are a swan. You are royalty. And again, there's that foundation. You see, oh my God. This looks like it's crashing and burning, and it looks like an inferno. It looks like Hades, and it would feel crazy if you were here experiencing and witnessing this. But there's that castle foundation. And here's the castle here remaining with the rainbow blessing it, shielding it, full rainbow spectrum, all the chakras, all the blessings, all the ancestors I'm getting as well. This is like a circle of ancestors because we've got 2 swans and 2 baby swans. So this could represent your projects, your children, or the children of the future, the human beings of the future. So something about you working for the divine, and this is such a divine card. The art on this card, it really does feel like Valhalla. It really does feel like those glimpses that people have of the other side. And you know, I feel like you've learned to really kind of manage your business, you know, in a perfect way. Yeah, look at this. We've got the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck, stood within the moon, you know, being cradled. There's that dingy energy of being caroled, oh my God, carried through troubled waters. Carol could be a name that's important to you, but I was getting a very strong Christmas carol vibe. Now, Christmas carols, they're songs that bless things up, so it doesn't have to just be to do with Christ. Songs that are full of joy are always going to bless your reality, okay? So any time of year and anywhere, that's just a universal law. So that's coming up for a reason here. This one, this is like a big pearl of wisdom. This is like the rarest diamond. Why are they giving me like the hope diamond? What is that? I don't know, but they're giving me, or they're trying to give me words that I don't have because I'm so crap at general knowledge, guys. Honestly, I used to think I was the thickest person when I was a kid because I was just so bad at general knowledge, but I had to sacrifice all of that for my high priestess ways. Maybe someone's going through the same thing here. You've had to sacrifice a lot of human things, okay? Human pleasantries and peasantries, they're saying, okay? Someone's got some funny spirit guides. They're saying you have to sacrifice some peasantries, some behaviors that are unbecoming of a swan, right? Let's have a look. Show me. Okay, they want me to pick these up and clarify this Seven of Swords because we've got this Two of Pentacles here showing me that you are more than capable of being on a unicycle with 2 coins in your hand, and it looks like electricity coming through this jester's energetic field. You know, lots of movement here with this big ship, but a certain pathway that you are on here. And, you know, you've got some moves. I'm telling you, you've got moves people don't expect from you. You hold cards that are beyond aces. You've got like magic cards that people just don't expect you to have because you may come across a certain way. Spirit's telling me you can only present one kind of energy in one moment at one time. And you're someone who holds a cacophony of multidimensional magical energies. Your ancestors give you this privilege. Your ancestors know that you're trusted. They know the elevated status of your soul. Even if other humans can only judge you by what you are in that one moment, you're constantly in flux here with this Two of Pentacles. You know life is but a dream, and we've got to keep moving, and we've got to respect the rules of the game. So that's what you're doing here. Okay, let's get on with this Seven of Swords. Show me. I'm hearing someone saying, show me, mama. Show me, mama. I don't know what that means. I don't know if you're hiding something for Christmas. We've got the Ten of Cups here on that Seven of Swords. So this is almost like a group thing with your ancestors where they're helping you to really kind of elevate yourself. You see how this Fool card is just slightly above this, and this is subconscious when I do this. I just let Spirit work through me. Slightly beneath, well, much more beneath, but you can see how that one has ended up slightly elevated, right? Always ahead of the game. I'm getting you're always ahead of the game. Anything else with Seven of Swords? Eight of Swords, yeah, you just have to keep it moving, have to keep your mind moving. 6 to the 7 to the 8, you know, but I feel like you dodge those 9 of Swords. Maybe you've had that kind of life with people misinterpreting you, and you've maybe had to learn to really rely on yourself because people always judge you in the now moment, and you're a multi-dimensional wanderer type person. Okay, we've got Love Potion coming out on the 6 of Swords here, which is a 7 of Cups energy. So this would tell me that you're keeping your potion to yourself right now, bottling it up. They're giving me the idea of vintage whiskey, like when you bottle something up for many years or many months, or you let it marinate, you let it grow more potent. The elixir just gets more golden and more beautiful. That's what I'm getting for this. Ace of Wands here, 7 of Swords. So I love this. I love feeling the energy of my cherubim, my initiates, my adepts, my gods, goddesses, being fired up with this Ace of Wands, keeping that fiery crown on, because it's so needed in this reality for you to remember who you are, regardless of what's going on around you. So you're fired up in self-protection and in being able to move in multiple ways, because you know in your heart that as long as you keep this divine energy in your soul, you are most valuable. I'm getting they keep giving me player references, right? And now they're giving me most valuable player. You're a most valuable player for the divine realm, MVP. They keep saying it to me. Show me this tower. Okay, we've got the portal of love here. So those who walk in love are always protected no matter what goes on around them. This is a Queen of Cups energy. So there's this energy of you seeing above and beyond, way above these palm trees, they're telling me. Saying your consciousness comes from somewhere so distant. And that's why, and again, they're telling me it's no coincidence this 10 of Cups is lifted and elevated above these two cards either. You're doing things for the greater, bigger vision. So it could be that people are misinterpreting you, but you're moving on, recalibrating, getting yourself back to a neutral positioning with the High Priestess, because the High Priestess can sample a lot of energies and get sort of bogged down by them. So she's got to stay neutral. She's got to keep herself neutral. And then boom, she raises her soul up again to this beautiful crown chakra, purified out of this world love. Your love is out of this world. You are the portal of love. I'm getting people are transformed by you because you've got the love potion. Okay, I see. You've got the love potion, 7 of Cups again. You help people up. Even if the cure tastes like crap. Okay, sometimes medicine tastes like crap, but it gets things moving in your energetic system. And that's what I'm getting. Sometimes the love potion isn't necessarily what people think it is, but you give people what they need to move on and to escape any 5 of Swords energies, because 5 of Swords is like that mental conflict, you know, being stuck in the same place. And they're giving me the idea of Medusa, and people think that mythology is all literal because they're not occultistic enough. Medusa, you know, could turn men to stone, and what she was doing was turning their emotional body to stone, not their real body, right? So you're someone who can give someone a potion and stop their emotional body being stuck in a certain place, potentially forever, from this life to the next, right? So you've got the potions. Yeah, ludicrous. You've got the potion. And it's about moving the energy, getting people back in motion, fired up, right? Ace of Wands, God's army defense. This is who you are. Defending the divine dream and defending divinity and the divinity in others in ways they couldn't possibly imagine, because Spirit showed me some of these recipes, they get complicated. Yeah, they get complex. But we've got battle 1 here with this King of Spades energy. So you as the High Priestess, as the Wanderer, as one of God's warriors, you act in mysterious ways because you allow the divine, they're giving me the divine fluid to run through you. So I don't know if you've been taking some sort of elixir, or this is about your Queen of Cups heart pouring energy out. But they're telling me, you know, this is your job. This is who you are. You've won some sort of battle, even if you don't think you have right now. 2 of Pentacles. We've got the Jack of Diamonds. So an offer coming through. Fortitude, strength card. Okay, so something's really revved up in your life. Okay, they're giving me soul group. Okay, they're showing me like a squadron of vehicles all driving together. So this is your team. This is other light workers, star workers, soul group, spiritual allies. Okay, let's get one at a time, but they don't want to come out one at a time. We've got the loot here and the solar chakra. So sometimes when there's a big emergency, it's funny with humans, right? They all get together when there's a big emergency, a natural disaster or a war, they can all get their hearts all switched on then pretty quick. And then all of a sudden they can be harmonic because Saturn reminds them what is important. So there's something about something that got fired up in someone's life. Maybe you fired this up in someone's life. Maybe they got it fired up in you. Maybe this is a team thing. But sometimes a crisis brings out the heart. Sometimes a crisis reminds people what really matters. And the divine realm are always shaking their heads like, why is it humans have to be in crisis to feel good, like to let themselves feel that heart or to let themselves connect? I don't know. But that's coming out for somebody. Yeah, sometimes being too peaceful, being too cushy in the modern era, it can make people feel like too comfortable is what I'm getting. So something's being shook up here for the greater good. Yeah, Mars energy, root chakra here. So Mars is like your warrior energy, and root chakra is like you having the most powerful positioning as like a godly medic, someone who's got the medicine potions. Yeah, look, ingredients, they just keep giving me ludicrous. Potion, you've got the potions, but the cure is always love. So when I say love potion, yeah, you could be somewhat of a siren, a nymph. You could have an effect on people in a romantic, sexual way because you've got this root chakra power. Mars is not just about war. It's about, you know what, ingredients. You've got this cupboard full of ingredients. They're showing me you opening a big leather coat, which is their symbol, to show me that you hold a lot of potions and a few. They're showing me like credit cards, but like these are like fake IDs, right? Fake passports. No, like they're showing me you've got these cosmic kind of keys and like unlimited credit cards, and you've got all these amazing energetic keys that aren't so popular or common. We've got the moon energy here, right? So the moon is reflective. It doesn't always look like what it looks like. And that's what I'm getting here. The tower looked like a catastrophe, but it isn't always what it looks like. Sometimes it's necessary to get energy moving, digging things up, freshening up the soil, right? Someone's got this mercurial energy that can burn up old meditations, that can burn up old emotions in people and get them fired up. It's like putting new coal in the furnace. It's like chopping down a tree and putting a new log in the furnace with this Ace of Wands meditation coming out here. We're going to pull one more for this Two of Pentacles. And this offer coming in, they want me to like not pull cards for full because you just stand in your own right. There we go. Yeah, initiated with the fortitude. So you're showing the universe who you are here because you've stuck to your ground when something was trying to tempt you to go back into your South Node boot camp. Something was trying to tempt you to come down off of this divine energy and maybe see yourself as a regular human when you've come too far spiritually. You've come too far for the divine. You're too beautiful. I'm hearing empath also. That could be a key word for somebody. Indigo is coming through. You could have a name that's connected to the color blue. And I'm seeing a daisy. And someone could have transformed a shed into a little cottage or something like that. Or someone could be thinking about this. We've got Yeda, okay? So this is things falling into place. You've made the right investments for the right reasons. You didn't fall back into the pit. You kept going with fortitude, with strength, with valor. And that's why you're getting this loot, because you carry the love, okay? There's something really brilliant that you've done with your medicine work, and they want you to know the loot's coming because of that. Let's get one more. Issa, yeah, you broke through the ice. You've melted the ice, okay? This could be for you or for somebody else. But this is certainly going to bring you a big reward. Beautiful one, okay? They're saying keep being free, keep being beautiful, keep knowing you're an initiated being. You see things from the backstage. That's your job. That's who you are. High priest, high priestess. Thank you for joining me, my darlings. I've loved sharing this time with you ahead of time. I'm saying thank you because I can feel your souls with me already. And hit all those buttons, baby. I love you guys. Mwah.